If you signed free Showtime Nico O'Reilly, you need to understand what you actually just got, because at first glance, a lot of people will see a 102 rated left back and instantly assume he is just another free event card that sits on the bench. But when you actually break down the stats, the playstyle, and how he performs in different roles, you start to realize this is not just a left back. This is one of the most flexible utility cards in the entire English season drop, and most people are not even using him properly. The first thing that stands out is the physical profile. 193 centimeters at left back is already unusual in itself because you are not dealing with a small, agile, overlapping fullback. You are dealing with a tall, strong frame that naturally changes how he behaves in duels and interceptions. And when you combine that height with 94 speed, 85 acceleration, and 95 stamina, you are looking at a player who can run up and down the pitch all game without fading, without slowing down, and without losing impact late in matches. Most attacking fullbacks struggle with stamina, but this one is built to repeat runs constantly and still have energy left in the final minutes. Then you look at the playstyle attacking fullback, and that explains the intent behind the card. He is not designed to sit deep and defend all game. He is designed to stretch the pitch, provide width, and constantly offer himself as an outlet on the left side. But what makes him different from most attacking fullbacks is that he does not feel like a lightweight winger playing out of position. He actually feels physically involved in the game because of 80 physical contact, 82 tackling, and 85 aggression, which means he can press, challenge, and recover. Without getting pushed aside easily, he is active in both attack and defense, not just one phase. Now, when you look at the technical stats, things start to get even more interesting. Ball control, 87 dribbling, 85 tight possession, 88 and low pass 90 for a fullback is not normal. These are midfield level numbers, which means when he receives the ball under pressure, he is not panicking. He is not clearing it instantly. He is comfortable turning, carrying, and linking play out of tight situations. This is the kind of profile that already hints at positional flexibility, because players with this level of control are rarely limited to one role. At left back, he works exactly as expected. But with extra quality, he overlaps, constantly uses his speed to recover and get forward, and when he reaches advanced positions, he actually has end product capability because of 91 kicking power, which means his shots and driven balls carry real weight. He is not just delivering simple passes into the box. He can threaten from distance when space opens up defensively. He is not elite like a pure defensive specialist, but he is reliable enough. 80 defensive awareness, 82 defensive engagement, and 82 tackling, combined with long reach tackle skill, means he can recover situations well and interrupt attacks even if he is not the most disciplined, pure defender. He is more of a reactive defender who fixes problems rather than preventing everything from the start. But the real value of this card starts to appear when you stop thinking of him as a left back and start moving him into midfield. Because in CMF, everything about his profile makes more sense. Suddenly his passing becomes central. To build up his dribbling becomes more valuable in tight central spaces. And his stamina becomes one of the biggest advantages on the pitch. Because midfield is where most of the running and transitions happen, in CMF he turns into a box-to-box connector. He is not a deep playmaker, and he is not an advanced creator, but he is the link between defense and attack. Carrying the ball through pressure and keeping the tempo of the game stable. 95 stamina ensures he never disappears from matches and keeps offering himself for passes throughout the entire game. Then if you push him further back into DMF, he actually becomes a very functional defensive midfielder, not because he is a pure anchor type, but because he has the mobility and aggression to win the ball and immediately transition play forward. His tackling is consistent, his defensive engagement is active, and his long reach tackle helps him break up passing lanes. He is not a sitting shield, DMF, but more of a mobile ball winner who presses steps in and carries the ball out of pressure. This makes him very effective in systems that rely on high pressing and fast transitions, because he does not just win the ball, he immediately contributes after winning it. The most surprising role, however, is when you consider him as a wide attacker. If you train him into LWF or use him in a wide advanced role, he actually becomes usable because of 94 speed tight possession, 88 and decent offensive awareness at 83. He is not going to behave like a technical elite winger, but he can stretch defenses, run channels, and deliver cutbacks, especially in systems that rely more on movement and pace rather than pure dribbling flair. His height also adds a strange advantage in wide duels because he is not easily bullied off the ball and can hold his ground better than most wingers. The key thing that defines Nico O'Reilly is not one position, it is not one stat, it is not one role. It is his versatility, his ability to shift between defensive and midfield responsibilities without losing effectiveness wherever you place him. He still brings the same identity: run, carry, pass, recover, repeat. That is his entire football profile. And because his stamina is elite, he can maintain that identity for the full 90 minutes without dropping intensity or becoming ineffective late in games. So, if you understand how to use him properly, you are not just using a left back, you are using a tactical tool that adapts to your formation, your playstyle, and your match situation. And that is exactly why, if you signed free Showtime Nico O'Reilly, you should be happy.